There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I've just been talking to myself, trying to figure out what's going on with OpenTTD, and then I realised that it's the wrong version. The version on the server needs updating, so I'm going to go and do that now. How are we all? We doing good? OpenTTD. See, to upgrade it, I just go to the website and I just download OpenTTD, and then I just use my same shortcuts again once it's all installed. So 64-bit installer, launch the installer, upgrade, next, agree, yep. It's in the right folder, install, and we have nightly backups of our server anyway, so I don't have to worry about doing a backup before doing an installation or an upgrade. Just started tea break, fantastic. Now I think it's just a random map on the OpenTTD server at the moment. So let's launch the server again. That looks good. And now I'm going to go back to OpenTTD. Did I close OpenTTD? I did. Why did I close my client? No idea. You can't stay for long. Well, it's only a lunchtime live stream. Don't worry. Keith is watching from South Africa. I'm not actually seeing any of the Viewer Plus subscribers online in Discord at the moment. But I'm going to try and go into multiplayer now. Yep, now, oh, it's new. Looks like it's a brand new company situation. I'm in, and the server, of course, is paused because we need somebody else to join. So let's now go into main TTD mode. Here we go. So yeah, it looks like we've got a nice little server. It looks like a nice, clean, fresh world actually that we're starting with today. And we're in 1925. I've just got a notification on my phone. It was like, OpenTTD went down on the server. It's like, I know, I did it. Let's have a look. Will you stream Overcrowd? Not at the moment. I might do. What I might do is put it on the list of things that I will stream, and then I'll put it on for the votes. Let's have a look then. So if I go into company, Master Hellish Transport, let's sort that out. Let's put a password in first. Let's put the password in behind my own name. Okay, so I need to do my manager. Oh, my manager name is sort of correct. I'm going to put a space in there. Color scheme, it's got to be, to me, red's my favorite. But I do also like dark blue. I just love the contrast of the red on the green in the game, hence my box color being red as well. Looks like all's good here. So I'm not sure who voted for OpenTTD on the Viewer Plus server today, but there's actually no Viewer Plus people here. So I'm just going to do a shout out just to make sure that they're aware that this has happened. So OpenTTD live now, coming to join. There we go. Right, and that is not very representative of my face, so let's just loop through a few. That could be me when I'm older. There, why not? Fantastic, company's in. Right, now the game is still paused. Just waiting to see if anybody else is joining along. Tim says Tim prefers purple. Neil's here. Hello, Neil, watching on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. Challenge Boy really seems to be liking Overcrowd. Me too. I'm recording more and more episodes of Overcrowd, and I'm putting more and more episodes in the schedule. At the minute, I'm doing like a video nearly every other day for that. But it's going okay. It's going okay. You may notice that the room and my lighting and audio is a little bit different. I'm not using my mic boom anymore with my studio mic. I'm using this headset mic for now. Might switch back to that depending on what the feedback's like. And yeah, the lighting. Well, my lighting rig's down that I normally use as well because I've been decorating too. Julian's here. Hello, Julian, watching on YouTube. Yeah, this is weird that the viewer or people voted for a viewer plus OpenTTD, but then nobody's joined. So what I'll do is, whilst we're waiting for them, I will launch a second version of OpenTTD, and we'll do some of my live Let's Play. Am I not playing Overcrowd? No, right now I'm doing OpenTTD. Overcrowd, I see, because of the channel takeover. So the channel takeover is just for videos. But more Overcrowd will be coming out tomorrow. And I might do an Overcrowd live stream. I might do an Overcrowd live stream Friday night. Like a special length one. Or maybe Thursday night, actually. Thursday night might do a long live stream. So we'll see. It's not off the cards, and it's not planned. If you're with me. Right. That's Let's Plays. I don't want to be in my Let's Plays folder. I want to be in my live Let's Plays. Here we go. There we are. So this one looks a bit weird because I've turned trees off. Let's put them back. Oh yeah, I was really enjoying this live Let's Play. Hooking things up. It's going well. We've got 16 million in the bank in this game. And I think the next thing we was going to do is actually start linking up a grinding hole as well. The only thing is I'm going to have to remove... What? Unpause the game. Remove a section of track. I would like feedback on the Overcrowd videos. Generally, what do people think? How do they think the mini series is going that I'm doing? Do they have any ideas, requests, and so forth? Now for this station, I think I'm going to do a new type of entrance and exit. We'll do that, and then we're going to need some signals because I'm making it. It's not going to be a terminus station. Then we'll have our junction block. There we go. And do we need such... I was going to say, do we need such a complex junction block? But I'm not that bothered. There we go. And we'll just neaten that up as well so that we can put some track going this way. The train should be able to figure out what's going on. And sorted. Okay. So we want bidirectional path signals pointing into the station here. And then singular directional path signals. Which way round are we going? Signals on the inside. I've got to make sure that we follow the right signal specification. Signals on the inside. Perfect. Sounds like people like them, says Tim. It does seem like people like them. Have you played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3? I can't remember. I think so. I definitely have it. I definitely did a Roller Coaster Tycoon series. But which one was it? Okay, hang on a minute. MasterHellish.net, Hellish Places, YouTube Gaming, and then playlists, created playlists. And if I just look down the list, in fact we could do a search for coaster. Okay, so there's Planet Coaster and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Let's Play. I've got 15 episodes on that. Have I ever played it? I've got a 15 episode playlist on it, Challenger Boy. Why don't you go and do it? Yeah, I did do a Planet Coaster. If I remember correctly, I quite enjoyed it as well. It was a little while ago now. Why am I telling you? Look. Copy link address. You're on YouTube, so I won't be able to post that. But for the Twitch viewers, here's the link to the playlist. Oh, what? It wants me to log in again. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm not doing it. Go to my website, check it out. Or go to my YouTube. There's a playlist. My playlists are well put together and well laid out and grouped nicely. Please use playlists. I like my playlists. Okay, right, let's just quickly check. Oh my gracious, too many windows. Yep, nobody's come along for the Viewer Plus game yet. And if they don't soon, we won't have enough time for that. Right, let's dig through this hill. We've got the money, so why not? Right, then we've got to link these two up. And you can't see it very well because of the trees and so forth, but there's a big mountainside here. And I'm tempted to actually bring the trains further round. So there's a 7 length. Then if I do kind of 7 length to here, I think. Certainly looks like it could be correct. Did Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 remember that? Yes, I did do, says Jimmy. Jimmy remembers the good old days of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Here we are. So we're avoiding the peak of this hill. And we're just coming around here instead. And I think... yeah. I've gone 1 square too far. I always go 1 square too far. Right. There we go. We've got trains that are lost. Nah, that's the train's fault. Can't be my fault. Can't be my fault. When do I ever lose my trains? That's a good question, isn't it? All the time. Right. Signals. Come on, signals. There we go, signals. Do you ever think Xbox? Do you ever think that Xbox Game Pass is a good value or not? I would never. I've never bothered with Xbox. I've never owned an Xbox. I don't ever remember playing on one, although I may have done at some point. If you're going to use it, yes. If you're not, no. I don't know. I mean, to me, there's just so many good, cheap PC games out there, and good free ones as well. Why would you pay for a pass like that unless you were really into the sorts of games that were on there? No, not for me. It is not for me. Right, where are these trains going? Right, I want to borrow a clone of this train. We're gonna give it some new orders. We're gonna say, right, you're gonna go from Penwell all the way down here to Grindinghall. There we are, Grindinghall, and then we're gonna get a few more. We're going to also put some depots in at Grindinghall because otherwise the trains will have nowhere to go. And then we're going to clone the Grindinghall train like this. Swap the orders and clone it again, and then just check that that second train also has swapped orders, which it doesn't, and then send all 3 trains on their way. There we go, fantastic. There is Xbox Game Pass for PC. Again, with the kind of games that I play, I either play cheap games or kind of indie niche games. For me, games like I don't know, FTL is a fantastic game. What's on offer at the minute? 2 Point Hospital, I think, is on offer on Steam at the moment. I think it's something like 75% off. I rate that as quite a good game. Kerbal Space Program, all of those sorts of games like that. Um, Game Dev Tycoon, I think that's a fantastic game. You can play the open source version of Themed Hospital for free. Obviously, it's open source. It's called Course It's TH. And there's lots of games that you can play for free on Steam as well, which are like really good. So games like Crossout, also Command and Conquer games. There's a load of those. They're old games, but they're good fun, and they're free as well. There's a lot of good stuff out there, and I don't know why I wouldn't pay for a pass myself. It's not for me. Right then, that's one line connected up. And I just while we're chatting here as well, I want to say thank you very much to the Viewer Plus subscribers. Um, they have really, it's been absolutely fantastic, and not just them, the community as a whole have been absolutely brilliant recently, because I've been trying to make improvements to the way I stream, the content I provide, anything to do with our community and the way that it's run and the benefits that are in it. Just trying to make everything better for everyone. And some of the input from people and some of the help that I've had from people has been absolutely fantastic. So thank you everybody who's been any part of that. And if you want to help me out, there are things that I do need help with. If you are interested in basic editing, basic video editing, if you're interested in simple little graphic tasks, things like making cam boxes and logo art and things like that, all sorts of things that I need help with, and I've come to recognize that I can't do everything by myself, especially as things have grown. Back when I was just putting a few tutorials out on YouTube, it was easy to manage and there wasn't a lot of expectation. But now there's so much more to do, so many more different platforms, live streams, games. There's a lot to it, and to do it properly, I can't do it properly all by myself, which is why my community is so important to me, to be able to do these things together. There we go, bit more of a track there. I saw Neil said something. Neil said there must be somewhere you can go to find out all about these free games that are fantastic. That's right, Neil. There is, and I am in the middle of making it. If you want to have a look at some free games, if you go to my website, masterhellish.net, there's actually a fantastic free games option in the menu. It lists a few games that I recommend that are free: OpenTTD, Fistful of Frags, T-Worlds, Crossout, Tiberian Sun, Course It's TH. It gives you a bit of information and where you can go to get hold of the games. So do go and check that out. I know I've mentioned it in one of my vlogs about free games. So people that follow my second channel with all the vlogs on, then you will know about that. Yeah, I'm going to come through this hill first, then turn the corner. And also, I'm going to lay the track in the right place. There we go. One of the things I wish we had in OpenTTD is templating, like for stations and stuff. I'd love to be able to go, oh, I just want this station that I've made over here, and I want to use it over here as well. Like, and then you can rotate those templates. I think there might be something like that in one of the patched versions of OpenTTD, but not as in the standard game, and not as a GRF. We've looked, we can't find anything. Julian's back. Hello, Julian. Tim says, second channel. Oh, Tim, go to masterhellish.net and go to Hellish Places. You can see that I've got a gaming channel, a second channel, which I currently labelled as a vlogging channel, and 3 old channels, streams, airsofting and Warhammer. The other ones are probably going to be. Neil says there is a cut and paste mod. I want to know more about that mod, Neil. Can you put it in Discord for me? I want to know more about it, because last time we hunted for something like that, we couldn't find anything. There we go. We've got another railway line in down to Bondhattan Ridge Woods. That's an interesting name. And what I'm thinking is that we can kind of link this up to that somehow. I don't know how yet. And then I also wondered if we can get it to come round here. I don't know. But I'm not sure how I'm going to link this up. I think we're going to just put a T-junction here and a T-junction there. In which case, we'll probably need to push this line on just for a little bit, then corner it. So let's just get rid of those trees again. Let's do the joining line first before we get any trains going. So this is kind of that. Are they on two different levels? It looks like it could be the same line height. So I want to leave at least a 2 train gap for that bit there. That looks okay. Right, here we go then. So we're going to go from here all the way across to there. Yeah, it is the same height, look. It's just we've got loads of river and stuff in the way. Not anymore. Wow, that cost a lot. We spent about, well, just over £250,000. Let's take the signals out. We're going to do should we do a good junction or a basic junction? You guys want to see good junctions. I tell you what, we'll do the most basic of good junctions. Okay, so this is the in line and it wants to go around to the right. Let's just put that down as a little tunnel. There we go. And if we just notch that bit of land down there, level this off, bit more, and we'll come to here. Jamie says, at what point do you think you'll have to make a decision between full-time job versus YouTube? Full-time YouTube versus job, if you wanted to, of course. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I mean, I really enjoy my day job. It's really good. I enjoy the people that I work with. I enjoy working with the people that I work with. I don't enjoy them. I suppose I do. I enjoy their company. Depends which way you want to word it or how you want to word it. But it's but I would like to do this. This is good as well. So that would be a very hard decision for me. I think for some people it's really easy because they don't like their day job, whereas I really do. So yeah, there we are. There's a junction. That junction will do. So yeah, it must be quite difficult, quite easy for some people, but it would actually be an extremely difficult decision for me to make that move, to make that choice. And it would only ever be when I know that doing content creation, streaming, etc. would definitely provide enough revenue to support my family. I would not want to put any of us in any sort of financial risk. At the moment, the biggest source of income for me is the Viewer Plus program. And the Viewer Plus program is really important because it covers the costs that I have associated with doing this. There are subscription services that make doing certain things possible. There's payments I have to make for new games, equipment, and so forth. And doing that sort of thing through the Viewer Plus program is at the minute the only way I can do that. So that's cool. A bit lonely doing YouTube, I suppose, but if lockdown continues, we'll be stuck here till Christmas anyway, says Tim. Potentially. I just hope that we come out of this as many people are as well as possible. Oh, do I have to do a good junction down here as well? I'll tell you what, we'll do a cheapo junction down here, and we'll see if either one of them kind of buckles under the pressure. There we go. Cool. So I'm just going to do a little corner here now. We're going to go out 7. We'll go out 7 there. And then we'll just connect it up like this. There we go. Nothing wrong with that. trains shouldn't slow down. The route is still relatively direct, and I just got rid of the wrong bit of track. There we go. Now then we need to replace the signals there. The good thing about Viewer Plus is that also it's commission free, I presume. You're not using a third party. Yeah, that is a fantastic thing about it. There is some costs involved, so I've made the facility for you guys to be able to subscribe to Viewer Plus on my website, and I've done that. I used to be a web developer for a while, so it's handy to know how to do those things. But I don't handle your money or payment details or anything like that. That's all done through PayPal, and they do take a small cut. But yes, there's no party like Patreon or Twitch taking a nice wedge of the slice. Through Viewer Plus, most of it comes right to me to be able to continue to do the Hellish project and support me while I do it. So that's cool. It's one of the best things about it, I think. Right, where are all my trains? They're just going backwards and forwards. They're all quite happy by the looks of it. So we'll get some more trains going. In fact, these ones here, we'll get them to go through. So after Grinding Hall, come down, Bondhattan Ridge Woods, and then back again. We'll have a big service up and down. And because it's a longer route now, I'm going to get some more trains. Another 3. Apparently, that's how many times I clicked. I don't know if there's an advert video on the website yet. Viewer Plus support Hellish. Oh, there is. Oh, nice. I don't know if my mods can post it, but no OpenTTD music. I know I've got it turned off at the moment. There we go. How's that? Neil sent me some information about a copy-paste mod. Clipboard, OpenTTD. I'll have to have a look at that, because last time I'd searched for it, I could not find anything about it. Couldn't find a thing. Right then. Yeah. I'm quite happy with this service that we've just put in. We can get rid of these labels now telling me where I'm going to add stations, so that's good. So, misclicked. There we go. So now, this back, you could actually take a massive loop. And I don't know how far round you'd have to go, but you could go a big loop round there. Hey Hellish, got yourself a new fan from Slovakia. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Tim's going back to work. Keep me on the radio. You can always catch up on my streams on Twitch or YouTube after the event anyway, so be safe on the roof, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers, Tim. I need one of the reasons I keep looking down here is that because I'm decorating the room at the moment, I'm missing my middle monitor at the top here where I normally have the chat. It's just nothing. I don't know if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you. No. Well, yeah, this is where my monitor would normally be, and you can see it's just a big empty space. Yeah. So I'm having to look over here for the chat instead. How are you finding Overcrowd? Loving it. It's really enjoying it. Jamie says, I found that there's very little guidance during your first piece. It's very difficult to end up with a 0% station rating for so long. Before so long. Yeah, I think you have to look at the reports. Ooh, there's a new Subway app coming. I do like a Subway sometimes. I'm being good at the moment though. I'm not eating so much Subway. And if you want to know more about my fatty updates, check out the second channel. Links are on the website, masterhellish.net. Right, I do feel like we need to hook up this or go further down here. And this bit here is screaming out for a cloverleaf or another junction to come off it. Or maybe we could do like a weird T-junction thing here, like this. Let's try and invent a new sort of junction. And we might actually end up reinventing one that already exists, but let's say that we want to do a fork junction, and we want that fork junction then to come straight down here. I mean, I don't know why we want this yet, but this seems like a fun thing to do. There we go. Right, so first thing we're going to do is going to connect up the track as if the junction isn't like... Yeah, just connect the track up to give us a bit of an idea. I'm going to hide the trees. In fact, I'm going to do Control and X and turn the trees off. And I want to lock the trees, so I do Control click. There we go. So only the trees now are completely transparent. It doesn't look as nice, but it makes it easier to play. If I turn this down, what's it going to say on the screen? The last song I listened to was Enjoy the Silence, apparently. Okay, train 60 is lost. I don't care. Alright, next thing we'll do, we'll remove the signals. Okay, so to remove signals, it's key combination ASR. Auto tool to bring up the railway construction. Oh my goodness, that's the door. I'll be back in just a moment. Well, hello folks. Not quite a 5-minute break. I managed to get back quicker, so that's cool. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we've got some chats. Right, let's do this junction and then I'll come back to the chat. So, at the moment, we're still missing some things. We want trains to be able to cut round and go in the reverse direction as well. Now, ideally, if you're doing that, you want the shortest bit to have a longest train length than 7. 8's going to be necessary because then you want to be able to put a signal in, and then this wants to be long enough. See, that's only 5. And are we using 6th length trains? Yeah, we're using 6 length trains. So that crossing is going to have to be like here, so that we can have a train sitting there if we want to. Like this. Okay, let's remove these signals. So that is kind of what we're looking at the moment, but then we don't want the lines to cross each other. Also, this diagonal here is way too short, but if we go any longer we're going to hit this hill. So if we wasn't hitting this hill, I would be bringing this out to probably about there. Okay, just so that this junction was nice and neat and we wasn't having an opportunity for trains to slow down. But because of the hill, we're moving it a little bit. We're going to have it just here. Right then, how are we going to make this so trains don't have to cross their own lines? Well, one of the things we could do is this line here. If we split off after this pre-signal, come down here, we could put a tunnel in. Okay, the tunnel's going to have to go there. And then if we make it go under everything and come out here, that would be a good way for then it be able to turn left. The only problem is that we'd need a diagonal in here so the train didn't slow down. And then it would have to come up again. And I'm kind of agreeing with myself that that is a good thing to do. So we're going to continue with that. So how long's that now? That's saying 6 length. I think we'll do this. There we go. So that looks good to me. We'll put some signals along there. Remove that one. So if the train wants to turn left, it can do easily, which means we can remove this bit. That's already got rid of a lot of stuff that's a problem here. Now a train coming into this junction block can split that way and that way. That's good. And they'd have to join here, so that's okay. Then that goes this way. That loops straight round. This is a split here. And I think what we're going to do is this line here we're going to make go under. So if we remove that temporarily and do the oh, no, not up, down. Get the right buttons, and then we can get that to come out, I think, here. Yeah. And again, we would be doing a big diagonal to follow the diagonal that we've got there. But in this instance, I'm not bothering. We're going to just do a simple little thing like this, and then join it up there. Couple of signals going into that mini junction, and connect that up. And there we go. That almost does it. That almost does it. We have got one bit of crossing over happening here. And I'm not sure what to do about that yet. So I'm going to read a bit of chat and figure it out. Let's see what's going on. Let's see here. Streamlabs is posting. You are able to design the left-hand drive with any confusion. I was living in India, moved to Germany a decade back, and now I play OpenTTD. It's confusing for me when I design junctions. 123 Kid says. In my mind, it's left, but the design is right, or the other way around. It's too confusing. Neil says that video is generally what happens to me in DayZ. What engine BR class is your favourite? Oh my goodness, I'm not sure I have one, Julian. No, I'm not sure. That's an interesting question. No, not sure. I'm afraid I can't answer that question. I don't think I have a favourite. I think I just generally like trains. So let's have a look at this. So for this train... Hang on a minute. I'm not sure it's right. So we from coming from the north, we can head out to the west, or we can head to the east. That's fine. Coming from the west, we can go north, or we can turn back round down to the eastern side of the junction. That's fine. Coming from this way, we can go up to the north and up to... Yeah, this is wrong. Is that it? Have I done it? That can go both ways, that can go both ways, that can go both ways. Yeah, that's it. That's it, I've done it. There was an extra bit of track that didn't need to be there and it was confusing me. So what we can do now is just go... oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just remove all these extra random bits of track. Trains. We're going to put some signals along there. Probably get rid of that one. That one's facing the wrong way. There we go. That one's okay, and then from here we want some signals. That's good. We can put another signal in there. Everything appears to be looking good at this junction. Right, have we got any trains going up and down here yet? I can't remember now. We have, haven't we? These trains turning round or going through? I think they just came from here, didn't they? Yeah. I bet you won't find that junction on any manual or wiki page. I just made it up, and it's fine. Again, preferring tunnels to bridges, because you should. Now, I'm not sure where this line's going to go. I think that might be a line for another time. We've just given ourselves a line just in case. Just checking the junctions. It does seem to be working well. There's a big difference between a junction like this and a junction like this. And one of them, the flow will just be so much better. However, there's no trains, so it doesn't really matter. Have you looked at Mashkini? What? No? No, should I? Should I look at that? Maybe I have. Maybe I have and I forgot about it. I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at some screenshots. It looks alright. I don't know what the gameplay would be like. The graphics look interesting. Some of the details nice. There is a picture, there is a screenshot of like a building / map view here. Not really too much of a fan of that view, but no, I haven't really looked into it. I mean, it looks okay. I don't know. I'm a little bit restricted on times with my games, so I can't just look at every game. Steam game, yes, I just had a look. Okay, let's have a good... Where are all my trains? I think we need more trains. Yeah, look, we've got 200 passengers here and our ratings are terrible. Okay, let's have a look. What we got down here? We've got no passengers there. A few passengers there. Maybe we should do a special service. We'll have a train like this one, but we'll make it go from Bond Hatton Ridge up to Genfingbridge Woods, and we'll clone it so there's two of them. That'll make things around here a little bit more busier. If this one gets too busy down here, we'll have to put a giant cloverleaf in or something, but for now things are running okay. Yeah, nobody joined the Viewer Plus server while I was streaming. That was weird. Okay, never mind. Seems like a game that might suit my channel. It sounds familiar, so it's probably on my list to check out at some point. I do have a big list. I do get a lot of people saying, "Oh, Hellish, have you seen this game? Have you seen that game?" Right, what's our ratings like over here? Very good, excellent. So they should be. Let's have a look at our station list, and we'll sort by total weight in cargo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude, what is 3,000 people? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Oh my goodness. Tringfing Hole has got loads in as well. I tell you what, now we've got the money, should we reroute this railway line? If we delete these buildings along with that one and that one, I can then do this. He says, thinking, what was my plan here? I don't know. What was I going to do? I definitely need to put... I should have thought about this before I started building. I knew I wanted to do something like this. Oh no, we need bi-directional signals. There we go. Just try and make this route a little bit better. We'll put a really sharp bend in here, just to annoy people who don't like sharp bends. No other reason. And remove that signal. Come on. There we go. You liked the stream? Oh, thank you, Johnny. That must be a YouTube thing. That must be new. I've switched on loads of settings. Everybody should like the stream. Go and like it, everybody. Hey, up, look, we got one of the trains using it already. Fantastic. Okay. There we are. It's like a shortcut. It is. And we'll probably redesign this side of the station, this side of it as well. I just need to delete that bit of road if they'll let me. They must think I'm outstanding. I've taken away so many different things. We need to do something on here. That bit of railway line can come out now. You don't need that. That was just because I couldn't afford to go over the water. There's going to be so many unnecessary bridges in this town now. Poor people. Look at them. Look at it. You got bridges for no reason. Bet the mayor's doing his nut. Okay. I'm going to, yeah, I'll redesign that at some point. That and that depot will need moving. Yeah. I mean, this is a bit of a harsh corner, but never mind. Is the downloads page on your site behind the plus paywall? No. All the stuff you can see on the website without logging in is open. There is also a downloads page where you can have, where there's extra downloads. Oh, here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Trains to get out of the way. There is an extra downloads page just for the Viewer Plus subscribers, but all the main series and main videos are on. Why is that train doing that? Are on the is the free and open page. Even though I've got a paid service in Viewer Plus, I'm very much of the belief that all the standard content should be freely available to all viewers. Viewer Plus stuff should definitely be extra things. I don't want people to feel like they have to pay just to get basic content from me. There we go. I think I've finished that. This station should work now. We've got a depot on either end. Bidirectional signals pointing into the station. Yeah, I think that's good. 403 forbidden downloads. Oh, I think it's getting confused between a folder called downloads and an article called downloads. Bear with me a second. No, wait, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna have to go anyway now. So I will fix the downloads page. I know what caused it. It's a weird little thing. I'm not gonna sit and explain it because it's got a lot of technical things in it and not everybody will understand. But yes, there's a technical reason why that's the case, and you should be able to get onto the standard downloads page. So don't worry about it. I'll get that fixed after the live stream. And that, like I said, is the end of the live stream. I'm really happy with that adjustment that I've made there. Seems to be flowing quite nicely. We definitely need more trains going between those two places. So we're going to clone these trains and we're going to have another 4 of them going. There we go. That's even better. But Jackomax here and he's saying goodbye. This game is my childhood nostalgia. Thanks, dude. No problem. I've got 6 Let's Play series on my YouTube channel if you want to see any more. And also Jamie broke the website. That's cool. Right then, everybody, we're gonna wrap it up there. So thanks for watching. Remember to like the video if you're watching on YouTube. Come over, get involved on Discord if you want to get involved with the chats that are happening there. Some really cool stuff going on. If you are Viewer Plus subscriber, remember you're within a chance to win a £20 Steam voucher, which I've lost because I've been decorating my room, but I will find it and one of you will win it. And Thursday night I might do an Overcrowd live stream. But remember, put all your thoughts and ideas and questions on my YouTube videos because it does really help the channel, and I will see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Goodbye for now.